Just the shadow that you're tethered to, does that do like any sort of AoE? I think I got hit by two things when I pulled out.
The shadow tether?
Yeah, because I pulled out because I was on three. I
Yep.
moved out and then I died. I'm not sure why.
Moved out and then you
Yes. For the stack with the tethers.
But with
Okay.
the
Um,
numbers.
Oh, you probably just got
Yes.
server tech is all it is. It's pretty quick.
No.
That would
Okay.
be my guess. The other thing is if your shadow is got the stack marker on it, then it's gonna die, and you're gonna die. If the shadows take any damage at all, the person tethered to them die. It was yeah. So after the third stack, when we all ball up, when you see those shadows teleport to you, you can just move north, or just away from the shadows. Really, you don't have to go north, but. So the other thing is we're gonna assign. Oh, Appa, you're gonna be light party number 2. So I'll talk about the cleaves real quick. In gen raid strats, there's something pinned for dog cleaves. It's actually the first one. The most recent one is at least. Basically, the triangle that it shows there, the blue triangle, is you, and then the shadow's that. So I don't know how everyone learns it, if it's clockwise, counterclockwise, right, left. It was done fairly well. It's just getting used to seeing where you had to put it. I'll try to call out what has to be done for that, because I mean, for the most part, you guys had it, so that's good. Let's see here. The other thing was light parties, right? So, who is on the south?
Me.
So you'll be with Nami. Ira, you're gonna be with Nami. Well, and then how did your group do this, Appa? Was it northwest or
Yeah, northwest and then southeast.
okay? So with this, you had to prioritize the orbs. So basically, you saw a set of 4 orbs. There's there's 2 purple orbs, which are tank orbs, that you had to mitigate. There's 2 stack orbs. The 2 stack orbs are the orange ones with like 3 orbs glowing on them. Basically, you just had to take those with your light party. The tanks had to kind of separate them. So in the case that we had like a purple orb on D, a purple orb on B, and then stack orb north-south. So in that case, it would have been group 1 would have went north, and then group 2 would have went south, because that's how the priority system works. So group 1 tries to default northmost, and group 2 is southmost and eastmost. So, for example, after those orbs go off, you don't have to be under them. Is another note. They just shoot to you wherever you are. They shoot to the closest target. So, as long as you're closer than somebody else, you're gonna be okay. The boss will jump 5 times around the arena. I'll call whichever side he ends on. And then we kind of have to line up accordingly. So let's say the boss is south. That means what's going to happen is he's going to cleave everything in front of him. So what you want to do is, like, this line, the center line on this diamond on this arena, you want to try to get behind it. It's a bit in front, like it's right here-ish, I think, is where the cleave goes out to. but as long as you're behind this line, you're okay. And it takes some getting used to really get a feel for it. But... So, basically, for example, let's say we had like 2 purple orbs and then 2 yellow orbs. So, I'm default northwest. So I take the first purple orb. That means Sero would take the second purple orb. Now the first yellow orange orb would be like here-ish. So that means group 1 takes this one. This one. Because like west east. This one's most west and this one's most east. We'll poll again unless there are questions. So we can see, but...
And I just want to add that east and west is more prioritized than south and north.
Yeah.
So sometimes there'll be like orbs on the west and then on the north. And then so group 1 will take west and group 2 will take north.
Yeah.
Because east and west is more prioritized than north and south.
What she's saying there is if there was an orb on DNA or the stack groups, then group 1 would take D. You prioritize east-west first. South after. There's a lot going on there. Orbs is probably the first quote-unquote wall in this fight.
Yeah.
And not the little shadows that come out from under you?
No.
No, they're
Those
not.
little bastards are enigmatic.
They're not too bad. The wall orbs really suck. Like, the funny part is, every single learning party I've had do wall orbs somewhat right, they've gone to like at least towers, which is pretty later. It's almost halfway through the fight. Wait. That's crazy. The shadow clones, by the way, were done fairly well. So we're going to B over at B. I think we only have like 1 death on it. Moving out.
Should I save Benediction for Super Polad?
Yes. We'll be south at C. One, 2, 4, go ahead. So, I don't know why the shirt isn't here. Stack up.
Come on down, Logan.
Right, sorry.
Alright. Then we're going to be dropping our shadows and our clocks. You can stay in melee, Sarah. Not there.
Okay.
And then everyone stacks out. Watch your number.
Do
One
I
stay
get
out
a
of the stack.
clone?
Two's out, one's in. Three's out, two's in. Stack up, everyone.
Ouch.
Get ready to cross. Oh shit. Okay. Pull with that. Full eye. 1, 2, 4. Yep. Let's see what we get.
Then I stay out
This
of
is
the
a
stack.
stack. Stay out of the stack. we got shadows. Oh. What we got here is we got the left cleave, so clockwise. MI and Sarah swap.
Oh,
Come on in. I'll do that, but that's it. Togi. That mechanic's hard too. It's just wall orbs is a lot harder. Are there questions on those?
No, I think I just looked at the wrong side of the shadow.
Okay. Alright, we're over at the C side. Or sorry, B side, B side. How many times am I going to kill the party today? Make sure you're moving out.
Oh fuck.
And then we're on the B side. Over side. One, two, three, four, go ahead. And that's a mid tank wave on you. Go ahead and mitigate. Alright. Blocks. Drop the shadows. Alright. Come south, watch your number. Ones get out. Two's out, one's in. Three's out, two's in. Back up.
Oh fuck.
And then we cross.
Ooh.
Oh.
Let's see here.
That cleave is big.
This is gonna be spicy. There's gonna be some spicy tank thrusters on me. One.
Okay.
Who goes next? Boom. Boom.
Sorry.
That's okay. Hold up. And then stack up.
Oh my gosh.
That's okay. We're chilling.
On the tether, whatever. So I originally didn't have like a number, and then midway it gave me 3. Was I supposed to move out with 3s or no?
Yeah, you were supposed to have one.
Okay.
I'll tell you what you did. This is clockwise, by the way. So Nami, go north. What you did was you ran north to your shadow. So your shadow cleaved you.
Oh, right. So.
It's all good. Right, so counterclockwise. Nami, go north again. You do have to move, otherwise you will get cleaved if you just stay on your shadow. Get ready for knockback. We're going in the corners. Alright, get ready for your orbs. Watch your orbs. So mine is go to C, Sarah.
Yep.
Light parties. Spooky. Alright, so he's starting on B. So he's going to end C or A. Or he's on A. Try to get lined up.
I didn't even see where the other
Oh
orb
shit, that
was.
was the orbs.
It's okay. It's alright. That's only the second time seeing that, so it's all.
Did my orb kill her too?
There were. Everyone was kind of stacked up, so everyone kind of just got clipped by a bunch of orbs.
Alright.
It's okay. Like one group wasn't over at one, and then one group was with me, and I was like, oh, okay, this is how it's gonna be. Yeah. So
Yeah, I entirely forgot it does orbs on that part.
it's all good. With the orbs, something to note as well. You should like try to avoid being so. If there's an orb at one, you kind of want to be lined up with it. But if you're out like here, you might kill somebody. And it's it's kind of touchy. Depends on who's where and very situational kind of stuff. It is what it is. Fuck, and we'll go again. Alright, we are going north to A. We're at A thereby. Yeah, no. A thereby. Hell yeah. And then we're moving out. And then we're going to be on the D side. Left. Right even. One. Four, go ahead. And then stack up. Cool. Alright, go to your clocks. Shadows. Alright, stacks out. Watch your numbers. One stay out. Two's out, one's in. Three's out, two's in. Everyone stack up. Everybody go north. Go. I'll readjust it after. Put it too much. Pinball.
Alright.
3, 4. Let's see what this is first. This is a cleave on me. Watch out. For Diana. Okay, cool. Alright, so first things first. We got tank stealers. This is right cleave counterclockwise. South there, yeah, and yeah, perfect guys.
Oh,
No,
do I
no,
say?
you had it, you had it.
Okay, I
come
thought
on
I
in.
was backwards again.
Oh, you're good. DPS, get ready. DPS, you're going to be cleaving your right hand side, so counterclockwise as well. Nope. Joy
Yeah.
swap sides. Diana, other side. Come here with me. Tight. Okay. it's
My bad.
you have to get used to it. So knockback's coming up next. So get in the corner, pop your knockback. Right, you got orbs. Alright, so they'll be at A there, Sarah. Alright, good job, guys. Alright, so we're starting on B, so it's going to end A or C. So 5 jumps, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is at C. Where was that C? I think you took the verb out.
Yeah, I was,
It's okay.
Where do I go for that far?
I got distracted.
You would have been slightly more over than I was.
Okay.
I mean, tanks too. Tanks go
My
on
bad.
looser rules than no, it's all good. Don't worry about it. We're still going, so. So, this one. Get on the squiggly line, and then after the squiggly line explodes, or sorry, we're going to go south to 4, go over to 4, and then when these explode, rotate 90 degrees. Rotate 90 degrees. Nice. Go right. And then we got 4 implosions, so get ready. Okay, we're south at C. After C, we're going to B. B. After B, we're crossing to D, get to D, and then we're at A. We're at A. We're quickly. That's a good job, guys. Alright. So, we'll be moving out here. So, and then there's going to be a buster on it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jump. And then that's a cleave on you. Alright, so void gates. This will be great.
Uh-oh.
So,
Hurry, you have 5 seconds.
basically rotate clockwise if you're an intercardinal, and then get into the tower. Yeah, that's perfect. Exactly that. Go north, Artemis, and then we're gonna be cleaving right-hand side. So counterclockwise, take them there. And then we're coming in. We're gonna die to shadows, but that's okay. I'll just tank LB.
Oh, that looked cool. I've never seen that.
Why can't I live in break?
What, Warriors rocks?
Because nah.
Yeah.
I guess you could have, you know.
I could have
I
live in
could've.
break.
You could have. But the tank LB is so much fun to use, actually. Because like outside certain things, you never use it. It's better to explain the towers too. So, after orbs, it's orbs went better this time around, so that's all right. Let me think here. On the 4 cleaves, are there any questions? Like where it's like we swap to like B, C, D, A, whatever?
No, that seems fine.
Towers. So, how towers works is you have to take a tower with a second person, right? So how we work this is the people on the Cardinals, the tanks and the healers will be already in their tower, right? Or already in one of the towers. So basically you're assigned to a tower to start, if you're a DPS or if you're a tank or a healer. So that means I'm going to be at C, Sarah's going to be at A, and then Appa's going to be B, and then Nami's going to be D. Those are just our default positions. Now the DPS, what the DPS do, are the DPS are going to rotate clockwise into, like, you're basically your color pairing. So if you're blue, or if you're 3, you're blue, so you're at C, okay? So Thorn would come to C, and Artemis would come to D. Joyra would go to A. Diana would go to B. Those cardinal spots are your starting towers. Now, if you saw how you got like assigned a shadow cleave, or you didn't get assigned anything, it'll either be the DPS that get assigned it or the tanks and the healers. For that first set, if you do not have a shadow cleave, you're staying in the tower you are initially assigned to. So, if you're initially assigned to a tower, or initially assigned with no shadow, you're staying in your first tower. If you have a shadow, what you have to do is when it gets assigned, you need to adjust to a different tower. So, like, let's say I was at C, and I had, well, for example, I did have to move. So I was at C. I was assigned we were cleaving right, and it was going to be counterclockwise, basically. Then, basically, to aim my shadow out, I went to the D tower, right? So whoever had basically my spot would go to C. There's a chance that you don't have to move at all and you're just fine, but that's something you have to look at. You do have plenty of time to do it too. It's not like you're rushed for it. So that's the first set. So after those cleaves go off, you move in for the cleaves, and then you just rotate clockwise to the next set of towers to whatever you're at. So, like, for instance, if I have to move to D, I'm just going to move in and then go to one tower with whoever's there. Okay. If I move to D, then it should just be Artemis there. So we would just rotate to the next closest clockwise. And then what'll happen is the other people that didn't get assigned the shadow cleaves are going to get assigned the shadow cleaves. And you just have to make a mental note of where you have to go. You can't go before the shadow or the towers drop. You have to go after. If you go to before, it's really, really, really tight. You can do it, but it's just better if you go after because you have more time. Are there any questions on towers, or do we just want to see it again?
Probably just see it again for now.
Yeah, that was a lot to hear without any visual reference, though.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and that's how it is too, right? Like, I like to lay out the mechanic as is once we've seen it. When you have visual reference and going on the cliff.
Hi, Luna. What? Okay.
Alright, we're over at B. Oot and a boot there, bye. Hell yeah. And then we're on the C side. One. Four. Let's a cleave on you. Alright, you get ready for shadow drops, blocks. Got your numbers, come south. One stay out. Two's out, one's in. Three's out, two's in. And everyone stack up, good job. Cross. Gonna be spicy. Go ahead and provoke. I'm just gonna die. That's
Sorry,
okay.
I was slow.
No, you're good. Alright, so. Let's see what we got.
One DPS is gonna get a shadow.
You're gonna be cleaving left, so clockwise. Go north, Joyra.
My bad.
It's all good.
Yep.
Let's see. It should be fine. Yeah. I'll just provoke off you now. This is left cleave, so clockwise again. I don't know. Yeah, that's fine. No.
Do it.
I fucked up.
Or no!
Oh, okay, I was on the wrong side.
Yeah, it's
No,
okay.
I fucked that up really
All
bad.
the
It's all good,
reserves
dude.
died.
To the lava.
I'll take a knockback right there. Let's go.
Oh shit.
So an easy way to do that is to like temporarily stop DPS and just face the direction.
Yeah, that's one way to do it too. Like the other thing I will mention as well with these learning parties, if you need to drop your DPS just to figure it out, do it. Like the one thing I always say is you're you're not gonna, if you don't understand the mechanic, your damage doesn't matter because you're gonna be dead. Basically, is how it works, right? I don't think anyone's thinking that way right now, but just as a point to note, if it comes down to damage versus properly, then it's like, yeah. We'll do a couple polls and then we'll take a break, I think. We'll see what time or what we get to, but we'll 21 o'clock. We're doing really well though, so I'm pretty happy so far. We've seen the towers already, so that's a plus. We're over at the D side. At the D side. And we're moving oot and a boot. Over at A. A thereby, you know what I'm saying.
That was a super unlucky beginning for the Black Mage.
It was in
Just had to move so much. 1, 3. And cleave on you. How you tell is the skills are called Edge and Unleash. Unleash is the stack, Edge is the Solo Buster. And move out
Okay.
in your clocks. And then watch your number stacks out. 1 stay out. Two's out, 1's in. 3's out, 2's in. No way you did, right? Get ready to cross. And cross. Blade Buster coming out, go ahead and inball. 3, 4. Stack. Stay away, Sarah. So. Alright, so DPS you're first. DPS, you are cleaving your left-hand side, so clockwise. Yep, that's fine. No, over here a bit. Quick, come on out. Thanks, healers, get ready. Counterclockwise. You're cleaving right, so go north, Sarah.
Oh, right.
Yep. And come on in. Up. Very good. Alright, get ready for the knockback. I'll let you know when you can pop it or get in the corners. Pop your knockback. Orbs. Alright, so time for dog jumps again. It's over at D 5 times. It's gonna be A or C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is at C.
Oh, I went to the
We're
wrong
missing
one,
the
idiot.
curve. It's okay. You're fine.
Sorry.
It's all good. Alright. Get ready to
I was
move out. Or sorry, this is the
paying
raid
attention.
wide, my bad. Alright, this is the squiggly lines. You get to these squiggly lines. Lines, and then we're gonna be at 3. Get over to 3. When these go off, rotate 90 degrees. Go. Try to get heals on Diana if you can. Alright, so we're at B, over at B. After B, we're at A. After A, we're at
Yeah.
C. After C, we're at D. Alright, so we got some red blind damage coming out here.
Luna, I can't read you a book right now.
And then move out. Boot and a boot, everybody. There's gonna be a Buster King on him. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Then stack up. Cool. Alright, cue your clocks, get ready for towers. So, intercardinals just rotate your color partner. Gonna be DPS first. So DPS, you want to move to your clockwise position, facing left. Go north, Diana.
I'm missing
Wait,
someone.
Wait, here? Or
Okay, I can explain it better, I guess. So basically, you have to go into a tower with somebody that isn't your partner. So you would go to the normal spot that you drop those shadows. Basically, pretend like those. You do the mechanic like we have been. Just pretend the towers aren't there, kind of thing, and you're not like with your partner. So like Thorn, for instance, right? You start off with me, and it was clockwise, and your arrow was pointing south, right? So you would have went over to the B tower, right?
okay, I see.
Yeah, and then whoever was whoever was north, I think, was
Yeah, I
supposed
needed
to
to
be
go south.
And then somebody, well, I think Diana got confused. But yeah, that's how that works. That's kind of just the thing there. It's just based on, like I said before, it's like the normal shadows, only it's with towers. That's the only real thing. The towers are basically anchors. That's all you have to really think about. You drop your shadow. Otherwise, though, it's pretty good. Got two towers again. So we'll take a 5 to 10 minute break, and then we'll be back. Mushroom or whatever. Be back personally. And I am back. Heck.
The mechanic where it drops the shadows on you is just so unpleasant to like process.
Yeah, it's You're talking about the box safe spot, or are you talking about the other one?
Yes, the one with the box where, because I think I keep thinking that because it's like behind me, I think it's like pointing in that way, but it's pointing the other way, so I keep getting it mixed up which way it's supposed to go.
If you want, there in generate strats, there's a pin. With if you scroll down a bit, there's one by Brad James. There's a post by Brad James, and it's labeled E10S training. That kind of gives you, it's like this mini game that you can play. Gives
Ooh.
you a general idea how it works as well. That I don't know of anyone particularly that's learned off that, but that's a thing. It's a resource if you.
Okay, this is actually pretty helpful.
Okay.
I'm swapping to red mage just so I don't think about the samurai rotation.
This thing did mess up my microphone settings. Why does this do this every single time? Like, I don't understand.
What did?
Every time I use Microsoft Teams
Oh,
microphone settings, it makes
that's
it like
weird.
hypersensitive. Let me try to fix this real quick. Alright, how's this sound? You probably had to turn me up.
It sounds exactly the same.
It sounds exactly the same, eh? Just what changed, bruh? I don't get it. Whatever. Really be like this sometimes? What the hell? You're good now, right?
Mm.
Perfect. Okay. Alright. Cool. If you're using food, go ahead and repop that stuff and then
Yes. I used it when I saw Justin using it. I am.
The only time I should mention where clocks matter is like at the beginning, so don't want to stay in there. We're over at D side. Oh, vote. And we're on the A side. A. Three. On you. Nice. Alright, get some bucks, get ready for shadows. South, watch your numbers. Ones get out. Two's out, one's in. Three's out, two's in. And everyone stacks up. Good job, by the way. Cross. Go. Full wide. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this is a leave on me.
You can't, Luna.
Alright. We got shadowy boys. We're cleaving our left-hand side, so clockwise. No, you're on the right side, Diana. No, other side, other side. Oh, no! Okay. And then Tank Sealers, get ready. Tank Sealers, you're clockwise, cleaving left. Come on in. Then get ready for the knockback, so go to the corners. Now. Alright, watch for your orb. Minus north, south arrow. Perfect, good job. Alright, so ready for jumping shits here. Starting on D, gonna end A or C. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 on C.
Oh, my bad.
That's okay. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I fucking misclicked it.
It's okay, don't worry about it.
Thank you.
Getting better at that though, so that's good. What do we got? Get the squigglies. Then we're down at 4, get the 4. Nice, good job. We're over at D. After D, we cross to B. B. After B, we're at C. Get to C. After C, we go to A. That's a meme pattern. Pattern on mitigation. I didn't apply, damn. Let's make sure you're moving out. One, two, three, four. Go ahead. Quick. Alright, then stack up.
Oh, what? Even through the shield.
Wasn't enough.
Thank you,
go to your
Just
towers.
Thorn got me.
Oh, okay.
Tower partners.
Coming.
Then tanks healers, you are cleaving your right, so counterclockwise. Yep. Yeah, good job. And then we move center, and then rotate clockwise into your next towers. After the towers go off DPS, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to your spots. So Diana, get in the tower. DPS, you're cleaving right, so counterclockwise. You have to wait
Tower
for the tower to go
first.
off.
Yep.
That's fine. We're still going, so it's okay. Come on in. Alright, so what's gonna happen here, just take these to the edge of the arena. And then it's gonna be orbs. So take these to the edge of the arena, it doesn't really matter where. And then we're gonna have knockback orbs. So look to see where your orb is. Pop your knockback. And then take an orb, basically. Get with your group. Sorry, bro, no!
I'm going.
We're gonna be over at D side with me, and then we're south. I'm gonna pull this back real quick just so we can have it centered.
Sorry, I messed him up.
It's okay. Alright, so you can pull back here, that's good. Tanks healers north, DPS south. You're gonna have distance tethers, so just stay like max melee at the very least. And what's gonna happen here is we're gonna go to our squiggle lines, and after our squiggle lines, we have to go to our orbs. So get to the squiggle line close to you, and then when these go off, you want to rotate 90 degrees and then get to the orb. So I'm going to D Joyra, or Saro, sorry. So 90 degrees, wait for the AoE, and then get to your orb. Go ahead and LB3 now,
Oh, shit.
if you can. You can provoke it. Well,
Oh, sorry. I already.
that's fine. No,
pressed
that's
it.
good. That's good. Could just recenter itself, I think, but... And then we move out. Yeah. Hey, Appa, how are you feeling about this one?
I feel like we should be in some kind of position, but okay.
I didn't specify it, so it's gonna be
Yeah.
okay. So, B side, and then south at C. After south at C, we're going to D. After D, we go to A. And I didn't talk about it at all, so...
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See all these
Okay,
towers?
okay.
These are fun. Oh.
I was watching everybody's panic.
It's chaos.
My favorite part. My favorite part was Joya running around, just looking at, analyzing, like, I'm taking the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's good.
I'm gonna take the lava.
So,
Usually try not to die.
I
I would just like to say that this is a very successful learning party.
yeah, it's great. You guys are doing extremely well.
So we can get there. It's pretty
yeah.
good.
Yeah. That's kind of like the walls with this. So basically how it works is I don't think I've had a learning party since the week 1 learning party. Or sorry, the week 2 or whenever I started teaching 10, that first learning party. I don't think I've had a learning party not get past wall orbs since then. And then usually learning parties will hit towers and wall or this.
We might actually clear this if we can
Oh.
get past this one.
Let's go, let's go!
So I've got a question for you guys. Does it make decent sense up until where we just died?
Yes.
Or do
Yes.
towers make sense?
Yeah.
If it doesn't, just feel free to say. I'm not going to judge.
It'd be very rude to judge.
Yeah, what's up? Yeah, so yeah, I kind of rapid fire mechanic those a bit. So with the 90-degree orbs, so basically how you work it is like you're gonna have the tanks and healers north, and you're gonna have the DPS south. So what'll happen there is you just rotate to where you need to go for the squiggle. Then you're gonna see the orbs get put on cardinal positions. You need to go to wherever your orb is. So since you're group 2, you're going to be east or south, dependent, right? Unless, like, it's over at north, and... So basically, you would ideally just follow APA for that. So basically what you do is, let's say you're a DPS, you're down here at 4 after the rotate. And then you need, your orb is over at B. So after the explosions go off, you rotate 90 degrees for the safe zone at 3. And then after those go off, you just rotate 45 degrees over towards B. Take the orbs with your group. Does that make sense there? So basically, it's like you dodge for an AoE, you watch where your orb is, dodge the direction 90 degrees where you need to go, and then you just dodge into your orb. Okay. So, let me talk about... I'm gonna get a video up for this, because it's kind of a pain to describe it. I can. So what I'm going to do first is that first puddle positions, they don't really matter too much. Like, wherever you drop them, it's fine. But the second puddles, you need to drop them in specific places. So, what would happen is you ideally want to drop them on the edge between like the numbers and the letters, right? So since Sero has aggro there, I'm going to be dropping mine back here, like against the wall between 4 and C. You rotate slightly clockwise. And then Thorn would be dropping it between C and 3 on the edge here. Now Artemis would be dropping it between D and 4. Nami would be dropping it between 1 and D. Joyra would be dropping it between 1 and A. Sarah would be dropping it between A and 2. Diana would be dropping it between B and 2. And then Appa would be dropping it between B and 3. So you drop those, and then we do left, right, 4 cleaves. So we cleave the right 4 times or cleave the left 4 times. Do that. After that, what has to happen is you have to go back to your puddle that you dropped and you have to step in it. The reason you do that is you're spawning a shadow. The reason you spawn the shadow is they're going to count as a person. So since I'm over here grabbing this one, there's going to be towers on the cardinals and the intercardinals. The intercardinal ones are further out. What you'll do is you'll hop in your puddle, right? Hop in your puddle. You'll grab your shadow. You'll come over to your intercardinal one, whichever's closest to you. And you would have somebody else there with you. Your shadow would teleport into that puddle, and then you go clockwise into the cardinal tower. And your shadows are going to be taking the outer towers with each other, and you and your partner, or you and whoever's there, are going to be taking the inner towers. Now, after that happens, we're all going to get AoE circles underneath us. We just take those center and drop them center. Then you just rotate clockwise into the next set of towers. And then it'll be tanks, healers, adjust. Basically DPS, you just sit in the towers, you don't have to worry about anything. The tanks and healers in that position, if you have a tether across the arena, you go to your tether because it's a close tether. So you get assigned a tether, you go to your DPS partner that you're tethered to. I will link a video in Generate Strats. It's the JP strat, right, Appa? What it's called?
Brain dead strat, yeah.
So, I will link this in Generate Strats real quick. You don't have to watch it right now. We'll get there again before we do anything. Yeah, what Appa said too. With the shadows, when you're baiting the towers, make sure that your back is facing the tower, so the shadow gets baited in. So what did I drop here? Yeah, that's exactly it, Nami. And then Joyride would be dropping one. Basically, whatever puddle is intercardinal to you, you would just go there and then drop in there. So I'd be dropping at 4, and then it would be Nami, you'd be dropping at 4 as well. Sorry, no. Nami wouldn't be dropping at 4. Nami would be dropping at 1. Artemis would be dropping at 4. Sarah would be at 2. Appa would be at... Sorry, not Appa would be at 2. Diana would be at 2. Appa would be at 3, and then Thorin would be at 3. Yeah, exactly that, Diana.
What do they mean? Make sure your back is facing? I think I missed that part.
So, basically, how the shadows work is wherever you're so if you're facing south, your shadow's going to spawn behind you. It's like teleports behind kind of things, right? So, if for instance you're facing north, your shadow would spawn right here and look this way, right? If you were facing south, your shadow would spawn here and then this way, right? So if you're looking away from the boss at 4, for instance, your shadow's gonna be way the fuck out here and on the tower. So you just basically put your back to the tower and good.
So would we kind of want to be like on the edge of the tower so
Yep.
it spawns behind us? Oh shit, I'm sorry.
You're good.
Yes.
I didn't think I would get that close.
Yeah, you want to stand right at the edge of the tower.
Yep.
So it pops behind you.
Yep.
Yes.
Got it.
And then the moment it pops behind you, that's when you can rotate to your intercardinal tower.
Okay.
Or sorry, your cardinal tower. My bad. So we'll put back out there. You guys are doing really good. So let's see here.
Right, which tower do I rotate to? One
Uh,
at C.
we're at 3. Yeah. You drop your shadow at 3, then
Just follow
Okay.
me.
I think everyone has a pretty good idea. The one very important thing that I will say again is make sure you drop your puddles in the proper spots, because that is probably like the or die thing. Somebody else.
Where would I be dropping mine exactly?
Right here.
Just okay.
Basically, you take your clock position and then you just rotate
Yes.
slightly between 1 o'clock. Oh my god. We're over at C. Oh, and a boot. And then we're on the D side. Get over D side. D. Stuff. One, 2, 3. Stack up. Puddles, or shadows even. Watch your numbers, stack south. 1 stay out. Two's out, 1's in. 3's out, 2's in. Everyone stack up. Go right across. Go. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a stack. Sarah, stay out. Sarah, no! Ah!
Oh.
I thought you were gonna get server ticked. I'm like, oh, you did. Damn.
Damn it. I don't know
That's
why
okay.
I went to stack.
DPS. DPS is gonna get this. Tank healers, you are cleaving your left-hand side, so clockwise. Yep, perfect. Good job. Come on in. DPS, get ready. DPS, you are cleaving your left-hand side, so clockwise. Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, good job. Come on in. Very good. Get ready for the knockback next, so get into the corner where I will no. Pop it. Alright, get ready to watch for your orb. Mine is north. Up, guys. Alright, so it is spawning south at C, so it's going to be B or D. These are your north-south ones. E or D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, D. Oh,
Oh, damn it.
you guys got hit by the tank buster one. That's what happened. It's okay, we can keep
I'll
going.
res the other healer.
Yep. I got some mitigation on us, so should be okay. Just the squiggly lines. That was the first time getting the one this entire day.
Did I mess
Oh.
that one up?
Get to the squiggle lines. I think whoever was just too close to me was all. So we go down to 3, get to 3. And then we rotate 90 degrees. Very wide. Alright, get ready for some implosions. For north at A, get to A. After A, we go down to C, get to C. After C, we're over at B. After B, we are at first pattern again. It's okay though. I don't have mitigation if you can reprisal it. I tried.
Ouch.
I tried saving.
Sorry.
It's all good. Make sure you move out. Boot and a boot there. There's a buster coming out on me.
That's the one.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. Cleave on Cero. Alright, get ready for towers. Gotta get Artemis up if you can. Go get to your tower with your partner. Other side, Diana. And then DPS, you are cleaving your left-hand side, so go clockwise. Quickly get there. Go over other side, Thorn. Other side. Yep. So, yep, perfect. Good job. Come on in. And then rotate clockwise into the next towers. Go back up there, Thorn. Thorn, go up.
What? Oh.
Thorn, go up. Yep. So tanks healers, you're cleaving right. So counterclockwise. Come down here with me. Appa.
Sorry.
Okay. Just make sure we have healing for dropping these.
My mouse got stuck.
It's okay. Drop these on the outside. No matter where. And then these are knockback. So get ready for knockback orbs. My orb is 4, pop your knockback.
Damn it, my bad.
Can we get an LB?
LB?
Actually, do the mechanic first, but you're fine actually.
Oh
We're
no.
actually okay. Perfect. I'm just gonna pull this back center.
Oh my god.
Beautiful, beautiful. No panic at
Everything's
all.
fine.
Zero panic mechanics whatsoever, you know. You can provoke it back, it's fine.
Oh, I got so lucky there.
Alright, tanks healers north, DPS south. Quickly get there. Oh shit! Alright, go to your squiggly line. And then get ready to move to your spot. I'll call for tanks. It's gonna be north. Rotate 90 degrees.
Oh shit.
I'll go south, that's fine.
Rip.
Oh.
It
Sorry.
was not fine. It was not fine. It's all good, don't worry about it. Woo!
I thought I was gonna stay closest to where my position was. So what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to go to the far one.
You're just so basically, if it's like, because you're with me pretty well the entire time, unless you just like go the other direction, right? What was it? Because so you go to the whichever orb is whichever orb you're supposed to go to, right? So since you're default north, or sorry, since you're default south and I'm default north, you
Okay,
would
I would
try to
try that one.
rotate for the south one. Yeah.
Okay.
If it's like D and A, then I rotate to D, you rotate to A, kind of thing.
Okay.
If it's C and B, then I rotate for C, you rotate for B. Unless my brain like lags the fuck out. See, here's the thing too, is it's very, with the tanks, it's kind of, you can kind of just go with whatever the fuck, because it's a lot, you're talking about 2 people versus 6, and it's a lot easier to work off of, right? Like, if, for instance, I'm out of position, and then you can just, like, adjust to the other spot, because there's only one other spot you could go. Or if you're out of position, then I can adjust. But it's all good. I will put fuck and we'll go again.
How long do you have to identify like the stack orb to figure out where you're supposed to be going for DPS? Does it come up
seconds.
pretty early, or?
When he casts Umbral Orb is
Yeah.
when the orbs come out.
That's the cast. Oh,
Okay.
I did not have this on. Oops. You know what this is, guys? This is the pull. And then we're at B. Get it to B. Vote. And we're on the C side. Get over to C. Two. Stack up. And drop your shadows. Come on in. One stay out. Two's out, one's in. Three's out, two's in. Cross. Go. Spring bomb. Four. Stack. You got her. Come on, son. Tank healers, get ready. Tank healers, you are going to be cleaving your right hand side, so counterclockwise. Come on in. Yes, get ready. DPS, you are going to be cleaving your right hand side as well, so counterclockwise. Other side, Joya. And come on in. Very good stuff. Alright, get ready for the knockback. Get to the corners, or you can pop now. Alright, get ready to watch your orb. Come on, D.
Hi, Luna.
Alright. So, he's going to be spawning down at B, so it's going to end A or C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's C.
The far one?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, oh no!
Fuck, I was paying too much attention to the orb.
No, you were fine, I think. Oh yeah, you were.
I died to
that's
the
okay.
splash.
Yeah, you need to
Uh-oh.
be, Nami there, you need to be a bit more over, because you were between the purple and the ones. So you basically took both of them, and I took a tank buster splash and a stack splash, and so did the other 3 people. So get to squiggles. It's all good though. It doesn't really. It's learning. So we're gonna be up at 1. Get to 1. And then we rotate 90. I'm supposed to.
Yeah, I think so.
We're down at C. This is the 4. C, then we're at B. Get to B. After B, we cross over to B. Get to B. Okay. Okay. We haven't had anything look like our time. It makes me sad. Alright. Get ready to move out. No. And then there's a buster coming out. 1, 2, 4. Stuff. That is a stack. Stack. And then get to your towers for Void Gate. Alright, so DPS, get ready. DPS, you are cleaving your right hand side, so counterclockwise. Yep, nope, joyride open north. Perfect, good job guys. And come on in. Rotate clockwise into the towers. Wait for the towers to go off. Thanks healers, we're cleaving our right side, so counterclockwise. Go. With me, over here. Okay, we didn't die, so that's fine. Get ready to drop these out. Watch, these are knockback orbs, so watch for your orb, and then pop your knockback.
You slid into it.
It's okay, we're down at D, get to D, and then we're at A.
Oh shit.
Oh boy.
A. Go ahead. Up to you, Appa, if you want to.
What?
I was gonna say LB, but fine.
We
tanks
have a red
healers
mage.
north.
We don't need LB.
Yeah, we're fine. Tanks healers north, DPS south. Could just jump back center here,
Sorry, he's cricket again.
but so we're going to our squiggles. Get your squiggles. Watch for your orbs. The orbs are out now, so you're going over to these. And you rotate 90,
Oh shit.
and then get
Uh,
now you can be. I'll just provoke back just to your center real quick here.
Yep.
Fine. Should be fine, I think. So get ready to move out. After you move out,
drop.
going to be just chilling out there and get ready to drop your puddles. So drop your puddles in your proper spots.
Back up.
So Diana, you want to be a bit more south, but that's fine there. Then we are going to be on the D side. Get over to D side. After D side, we get to B side. Get to B side. After B side, we're at C. After C, we're going to get to A. And make sure people are healed. Make sure you go in your puddle. Oh, you
where'd my puddle
soaked your
go?
puddle early, looks like. What
Uh-oh.
the fuck? Oh my god. Think
You don't have a puddle body.
Move into the next towers.
Oh no.
Good, now we beat center. And then, oh fuck!
We can miss 2, I think.
Fine, it's fine.
Two
Yeah,
towers
we can miss
and still
2.
be
We can't miss
fine.
3 though.
Uh,
It's okay. So, I will say as well, that advanced void gate, or whatever it's called, that is literally the hardest mechanic in the fight. It is the last quote-unquote wall. After that mechanic, it's like another set of knockback orbs, a tank buster, and then AoE spam till Hardened Rage. It's like 3 AoEs or something like that.
Just to double check, when we have the clones spawn for the towers, we drop them in our original cardinals and then we move to the intercardinals, right?
No, you
No,
drop
okay,
them on
so I
the
did it all
cardinal.
wrong.
Yeah, it's all
Okay,
good
so I drop them on like my 2 and then I go back to A, or I go to B.
Drop them at your 2. No, so you drop your puddle like between A and 2, right? And then you
Yeah.
pick up your puddle, and then you drop your shadow in the 2 tower, and then you rotate
Yeah, that's what
to
I mean.
B.
So I drop my shadow in the 2 and then go to B. Okay.
Yeah,
Alright, so I dropped it in A and went to 2 and I fucked it up.
yeah. The other thing that is pretty important too is you have to make sure that you are dropping it at the edge on like here pretty well. So like between the numbers and letters, because if you're like dropping it on the intercardinal, then you're gonna have like a shadow just chilling out here, right? And then the tower's like right here, so you're gonna be in range of cleaving. I was dumb and I like dropped mine closer to like here, so I was chilling in the tower and it cleaved me, but I'm gear carried, so I didn't die. Is basically what it is, and echo helps too. So yeah. Yeah, 2 and B, and then you drop yours between 2 and B, Diana, and then you drop your shadow at 2, then you rotate to B. If that makes sense. So you're basically, if let's pretend 3 and C are 2, right? So you drop your shadow or your puddle here basically, right? Then you move in for the 4 cleaves. You come back out here for your shadow. You pick up your shadow. You come over to 3 to bait your tower. When you get your shadow in the tower, you move over to C. So basically your movement is puddle, tower, for center, then clockwise. The video and generate strats does a pretty good job at that. Explaining it, but we'll probably call it there. You guys did a really good job today. Saw Amplified Void Gate twice. If, like I said too, after that, it's pretty well just, there's nothing really too much. There's like another set of orbs, Tank Buster, it's Hardened Rage, Softened Rage and Hardened Rage, sorry. So yeah, you've seen most of the fight today. I don't think I have anything else. Join learning parties. I'll be doing 11 next week. So yeah, 11's definitely a lot harder. It's a step up from this for sure. Let's see. Donate to your FC Lotto. Get good prizes sometimes, you know, maybe. The FC meeting weekend, the FC meeting, sorry, is tonight at 8 o'clock Central Time. Let me think if there's anything else. Oh yeah, Sword Cafe is also tonight. I think it's like right after that. Or like an hour-ish after that. It's at, what, 10 Central? And...
Is Central?
10 Central?
10.
Okay.
10.
Yeah.
And also sign up for the PvP contest.
That too. When is that, by the way, actually?
What is that? It's a 1v1.
No, when is it?
Oh, July 18th. It's a Sunday at 8 Central.
Next. Shit, I might not be in town. I always miss it. It makes me sad.
My husband got called in to work in the middle of his
no.
round.
The other thing too, the movie tonight, after Cafe, if that interests you, is it was Scott Pilgrim versus the World. It's Fallen movie night, so yeah, pop by if that interests you. Otherwise, have a good one.